Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And pass complete. Here's Boutte with it. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They go play action now. May. Open man down the field is Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Pats go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Saints nothing.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And will wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. We'll get this to about the 38. This defense for the Pats, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Loose inside the 30. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 14-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
16-yard line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On the ground, it's the rookie from Tennessee. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Shuck. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's Blake Grupe now for the Saints field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To the air, May. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's a gain of
a good pickup there at 22.
That's another Patriots.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. You look at the Saints defense. They played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And a razzle-dazzle not going to work out. And they're just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Crazy. 5.
They'll throw with May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They go play action here with Shuck. Nailed, but he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Still going. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cortland Sutton, 70 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Grupe able to add the PAT. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Saints 10.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now you just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw, it's May. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Douglas. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. You look at the Saints defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it start all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Gibson, 40 yards. And the Patriots are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Saints 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's the option. And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Jalen Hawkins is there to bring him down. The Saints at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
That's a gain.
And now it's 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
3rd and 4.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
And he is going to have a Saints first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Well, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Sharp.
32-yard line.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, New Orleans. Deebo Samuel, 32 yards.
And the Saints are back within a score.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Grupe for the extra point.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
The score, Patriots 21, Saints 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Oh, good move.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, it's Henderson. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
You're on the ball. Yep, 45. Here you go.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Saints 17.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down, shot from the gun. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the draw, it's Henderson. Taken down at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A handoff here for Gibson, but this will go the other way on the reverse.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Henderson now on 1st and 10.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. May.
intercepted.
Picked up by Jonas Sunker. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
31-yard line.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
2nd and 10. Now Shuck.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
He'll try and do this himself.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
That's good for a
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. That is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
It's caught at the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score Patriots 28, Saints 23.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's May.
And he bats it away. It falls down incomplete.
Henry,
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 55 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
This is Samuel. And he stopped immediately there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
To throw now, shot.
46-yard line.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 33.
They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they get a chance here to open up this lead.
Brought down back at the 27.
Throwing here is May. They'll swing this out to Henderson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Shuck. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's a gain of 5.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, Sampson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Only a yard down to keep him, but that's all he needed. First down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it and move forward and pick up the first down.
As we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right.
Juwan Johnson, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal.
Patriots 28.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Patriot first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Short pass caught by Henry.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved to the combined 33 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Down inside the 10.
And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. 3 quarters in the books.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
They go play action now. May.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my, you know that's one they so wanted to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
And his kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Play action, Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Throwing, Shuck. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Milton Williams coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. From the gun, Shuck. Olave holds it in. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They run once more with Henderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yards to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with May. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming left is Kamara. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That good for 19 and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the Patriots' 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Blake Grupe for the Saints field goal.
And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. And they'll go on the ground. Oh, that is well read on the backside. And he'll be met well behind the line of scrimmage.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. They'll throw with May. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And finally, he's taken down at the 18.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. Got a man, Boutte. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kayshon Boutte from 21 yards away. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
The
extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Saints 34.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. A little juke. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He's got his target. It's Olave. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. He's got Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 12
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. It's caught by Johnson. And past the 35, will he drop a yard or 2 shy of the 30?
Well, come on. 1st and 10 here.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sutton.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
First down.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now 1st and goal. Kamara. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
May looking to run. That's complete. Travion Henderson. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
First down, Patriots.
Here's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Patriots first down. It's a gain of 20. And a Patriot first down.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for New Orleans, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.